Well, it's Tuesday night. It's 9 o'clock. There's nothing bigger than life, and it's our principal chiropractic call. Of course, before we start with our fabulous speaker, Walter, we have some announcements. So the announcements are, hopefully it's on your calendars and you're ready to go. We have October 23rd through the 26th at the Atlanta Marriott is the next DE meeting. And then winter, we're back in Atlanta from January 29th to February 1st, 2026. And then spring, it's Florida time, April 16th to the 19th, the Sheraton Sand Key Resort. All of them are going to be fantastic, so register. Get your yearly plan in. And then, of course, we have the teams. I don't know how everybody's doing, but keep talking, keep promoting. We want to stay connected from one DE to the next. We want to hear your wins. We want to hear if you need our help. Just call on us. We're here for you. So we had the opportunity on our Monday night Band of Brothers to have Walter speak to us after the last DE. And Walter is, and all of you who are familiar with Dr. Walter from the stage, you know that he is pure love. He has a flow about him that just radiates peace, radiates calmness. And his mission always with his patients is really to have them understand the power of innate and how they can use it in their life. So I'm sure he's going to be fantastic with his message tonight. So Dr. Walter, take it away. Can't wait to hear about all you have to tell us.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my house. I am very honored have been asked to speak tonight, and I feel that I'm talking to all my brothers over there. Peter, hope you're listening to me. Wally, Danny, and everybody else's. Danny, I saw that Danny. He's my chiropractor, my friend, and we saw each other today. And he asked me, "Walter, what are you going to talk about it?" I said, "What am I supposed to be talking about? I'm not going to be talking about watching my car. I'm going to talk about chiropractic, of course." And what you see, Dr. C used to say, "A day off in the office is followed by an off day." So we make sure the day of rest after the day before in the office, okay, we check each other and we make sure we are on course. On course on what? On staying on course with the vision, with the lasting purpose. So my talk today, I want to dedicate it to chiropractic, okay, and there's, I asked myself, because I listened to the song, "Who Are You?" And then out of this book, Lasting Purpose, A Way of Life, which I recommend everybody, you can do one every day, one read up. Listen to what doctors say. And I feel that when I ask myself who I am, this is what I value my life and what my principle of my life is. It said the primary objective of lasting purpose is to help you understand, adopt, and perfect the principles of letting this enchanting, magnetic love flow from deep within your inner being, so you then automatically and naturally let love through you and express itself in your everyday activities. At the same time, you also are always being persistent just to build up your natural resource of persistency. Isn't that wonderful? I was talking about loving, from within and letting love flow through you. It embarks everything. Okay, everything. And so we as chiropractors, it's never been, and that's another thing we talk about today, is that there has never been a better time to be a chiropractor than now. And we have been saying that since we got out of school. I remember we got out of school, we say, this is the best time for chiropractic. And every year it's even better and better and better and better. Okay, because I honestly believe is the chiropractic principle what is changing this world right now. We play a part, but it's the chiropractic principle is what is winning. It's taking us up. And it's up to us to express through love and our relationship with this love, to expand it into every being that we invite into our lives. Now, uh, chiropractic is so incredible. It's so incredible in the way that it empowers people. It, it's not about you, the doctor, on the top, and there are the people or your clients or your patients on the bottom. It's different. They're on the top. You're on the bottom. You serve. You serve. You serve. You serve. You serve, and then you become a master. And it's all about doing that. And it's simple. It's just loving people. You know, and but this is but in life, and I can tell you, I've been in practice since 1983. It's 42 years. And it's is life has distractions, and we have challenges, and we go through distractions and all that. But I can say honestly is that throughout all these years, by following Dr. C's teachings, and staying grounded on it, I feel myself I'm succeeding. I'm living the dream of my life, you know. I'm I'm loving my patients, and my patients love me. I love my family. My family loves me. My wife, they all love me. It's amazing. It's just amazing. But again, it's always, it takes discipline. It takes staying on course, because the distractions are going to be there every day. So I'm going to use tonight's talk, as part of my getting ready for tomorrow, for my office tomorrow. Hi, Paula. Um, so what I do to get ready for the day tomorrow. I start seeing my dad tomorrow. So I'm already today. I'm dwelling in what's going to happen tomorrow, and as I do that, this is when I go to my bed. I just close my eyes and I just get ready, and I start seeing how it's just getting the feeling until I fall asleep. And when I wake up, all I got to do is just go. And amazingly, things start happening. This is how what Jim Sigafus used to tell us. Visualize your days, the day before. When you get there, or else you're going to be drifting. You know, and by doing so, life just gets better and better and better. Okay, and is the only thing is that we need to work harder now. Harder at what? At staying in shape, so we can. Because I mean, the stamina that we have now is not the same than when we were like a few years ago. But we got, we train, and we train, and we practice, and we practice, and we practice, not only on our physical body, but also in how we present chiropractic, how we can do it so simple, so patients can get it, you know. So it's not just a one hello and one shake of a hand, but it's a relationship that it becomes, and they become part of the family. They become part of the family because they fall in love of the friend within, of their own innate. And we need to teach that, And so there are many ways, but always is, I feel that the game is between you and you, me and me. Okay. So it's like before going to the office, when I wake up, is I'm already know that the game is between me and me, and we're gonna win. Okay, and for that we just gotta stay in course on the principle, you know, get all these, whoever is subluxated, remove their subluxations, allow innate to flow, and that, because that's the magic. That's where the magic is. And it's just wonderful. We have been, what's been happening in my office lately is like long days and sleepless nights. I've been like very nice and busy, and the whole day since I get there nonstop till the evening. I used to have breaks at lunch. I don't, because I mean, it's awesome. You just get caught up, and then next day you train and you go back, train and you go back, train and you go back. And and you do, and it's like you just enjoy it. Like I was, this morning I got up, after do my breath. I went out on my bike for about an hour. I said, this is so beautiful. I live on a dream place, I mean, have a dream family, dream place. Look at this, it's like amazing because, I mean, I love chiropractic and chiropractic is loving me. It's just amazing how the life that we can have by just serving people and maintaining our standard of serving always better and better and better, And as about a couple of weeks ago, I went to California to the it was the wave. I was invited, and I saw Austin Davis over there. It was nice to see him, and Dr. Oberstein invited me as a good friend of mine, and he was rewiring because he's not retiring from being the president of Life West. And it was wow, it was a lot of fire. Chiropractic saw a life over there in California. It was great. All the speakers, it was fantastic. And there was one speaker that I got to meet. His name was he wasn't a chiropractor. The Big Three, and it's something about I think he works with Robert Kennedy now on Make America Healthy Again. It was so wonderful that he went on the stage and read B.J. Palmer, the poem "I am a chiropractor and I work with the sciences of the universe." He recited the whole thing. He wasn't even a chiropractor. He loved it. And then I had dinner with him, and his brother was next to me, and I was like, guess what we're talking? Chiropractic. I was just nailing him because he wasn't a chiropractor either, I said, and he was telling me, that they've been going to chiropractic since they were children. And the chiropractor told told them that we don't put anything in your body, you don't take anything from your body, you have an innate power within. Look at that, man. That was beautiful, And but anyway, it's like in the past we used to dream about, oh, when will be the time that we'll have somebody over there that is speaking our languages. And today, this is our time, is to really go out on the streets and tell people that, hey, we're willing to work with your doctor within, and make it simple so they can understand and give them love and watch them like their lives is changing. When we got out of school, Dr. C brainwashes. He just put into us, you can change the world, Walter. That's what he was telling me. One span at a time, but you can change the world. And it was like amazing. And still now, I feel that it is up to us. It is up to us. They deserve, the patient, that every new patient comes into your office, they deserve to come into your orientations. You need to explain them what chiropractic is. That this is, I mean, but you have to bring them from where they're at into this beautiful thing of chiropractic with love. with love, you know. I usually tell them, hey, listen, this is 50-50. I do my 50, you do your 50. And they say to me, and what's my 50? Come to my lecture. When they come to my health talk, and then, you know, then they say, okay, I need to bring my family. You know, it's like a no-brainer. Okay, but we need to be there. We need to be 100%. Now, I've loved words, and Dr. C just gave us so many words, like that we need to use it in our practice, you know, because uh, one of them is vivification. Remember that word, vivification, right? That's what your nerves are doing. So what do? They do the vivification. Vivification is bringing life into your cells. I mean, wow, what a word. You know, I love it, you know, and because you want to use words as an investment, so bring something in return instead of using words as something that you spent that not necessarily is going to bring you something in return. And patients will get those ideas by just putting one word into them, and it'll get to them, you know, it'll make them become constructive thinkers, which is what I love to, you know, and spending and investing, you know, vivification, okay, all those things, and they will bring more trust into your practice. Okay, dwelling in the vision. Okay, Dr. C used to tell us about dwelling in the vision. Imagine just seeing everybody coming in the office just to get checked, you know, and but then you need to flow. You need to flow in the practice, and I can tell you, you know, like it's we're talking about with Danny, okay, about the flow, you know, how's your flow? Danny was telling me after last year, his practice bingo went up 150 visits. I say, holy shit, that's great, man. Keep on going. You know, he's flowing. He's got the help now from Josh, his son, and they're doing a wonderful work. And you can see it in his face, you know, he's just so his mindset is so on target. Okay. But it's getting that flow. But it's easy also to break the flow. Once you break the flow, it takes time to build it again. It takes time, okay? And what else, you know, like, and then you start putting excuses because you think that's the way to do it. But what I found is that when you accept yourself where you're at, like right now, if you accept yourself right now where you're at, you know, that hey, you know, I am what I'm at, you know, and I'm doing my best, I'm doing great. You know, tomorrow is another day, and you open it, you know, instead of nailing yourself, okay, and then you start working on your flow. And what I find out, you know, I am responsible from stopping the flow, and I'm also responsible for keeping the flow going. And it's all lost. Yes, when you understand this is what Dr. C used to do. Just drop the key. I never understood, but it's all about the flow, you know? Flow, 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 flow. How do you keep that flow? And somebody say, I don't know, I forgot his name. He say that flow is when challenge and skill get meet, with the challenge and the skill meet. Okay. And when you allow innate to take over, it's just flow. Just keep going, flow, flow, flow. And it's a wonderful. And then just driving back out of the office, you just look back and you say, wow, this was fantastic. What a lovely, lovely day that I had, you know. And then you realize that what you did is you were obedient to the voice within, you know, to keep in the flow. So it's not about, you know, like you have to have a made up mind when you're going into your office where you're gonna accept yourself where you're at, and you're just gonna love. You're not gonna do anything from doubt or indecisions. It's just love. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. and things will still changing, and we'll keep changing, and we'll keep changing, we'll keep changing. Okay, uh, I'm so fortunate to have DE, and I can't wait to go to the next one because I really, really, really missed the last one. And I was just telling Glenda that this is definitely we got to go to the next one. We're not missing, and for sure we're already signed up. That we're going for the next one, right, Glendy? We're going to the next one, and so we've been busy with the family, with the kids. We're still they get they're grown up, but they're doing great. They're doing great, you know. And so it's been so simple, so good, so incredible. Just enjoying the moment, enjoying every day that is so different. So on this book, okay, there is so the way it works, because Dr. C used to tell us about I feel happy, I feel healthy, I feel terrific, affirmations, right? So there is an affirmation that there is here that is so lovely, and it'll be great if you can just go to sleep tonight. If you can get this one, on this affirmation is fantastic. Look at this. My primary goal is to love, serve, and give out of my own abundance. I do not allow negative emotions to dwell in my mind. I am building up a great abundance of love and persistency. I persist in love as I continue to live the lasting purpose life. I confidently expect to be guided by innate to opportunities for the acquisition of material wealth. I affirm that I am a good steward of material possessions. I welcome the opportunity to have a fuller storehouse from which I can both take and give. The natural law of just returns is working for me. I love loving. I love serving. I love giving. I expect good things to happen. I am happy. I am at peace. I am joyful. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? Huh? So, I'm going to read that 10 times before I go to bed, and then just go to bed, and then just let it germinate in me, right? So it's been so amazing just to be at the E all these years. It's like I was talking to Mindy, like, because I started going to D before I became a chiropractor. Just like also I was going to some clubs at the Life College before I became a chiropractor. Okay, and then and I told her, I remember this Dr. Duff. I don't know if you remember. He used to teach about the V's, the in the occiput or the atlas, and then make some lines for the adjustment. It was kind of a difficult understanding, right? So, but then at the same time, I met Clay Thompson, and that was a lot easier for me. So, thank God I followed, and it just make a big difference. I'm talking about Clay Thompson at the Wave. His granddaughter was there, and she gave a great talk on the history on Dr. Clay. It was a great talk. Hopefully, she's gonna come back to DE and speak, because I think she has a lot to give to the chiropractic professions and to the new chiropractors, new kids. Which is my youngest son, is going to start chiropractic school, Ronaldo, in September at Life West, Nebraska, Omaha, which is so wonderful. It's what an adventure. you know. So I'm so it's living living the dream, guys, living the dreams, and I'm so grateful and thankful to have you as brothers and friends and people that I always I know it's just one phone away, one test away. It's wonderful, and I just we have to maintain the connection, you know. I mean, people come, people go. I still in my mind, you know, my old mentors, Fred March, my God, you know, how much he taught us, you know. Um, who else? Bob Satelli, wow. Seeger Cruz, you know, they were giants, man. Ian Grasson, Jimmy Gregg, who's still around. I think he's still practicing. He's still, you know, he's there. You know, I mean, Ripley, all those guys, man, they were like amazing. They were amazing people. Now it's up to us, you know, to bring it out, and just love people, bring in, you know, and you know, let them know that, you know, what makes us so special is these two hands. What do we do? We make adjustments. What do we teach? Subluxations, cuts life. You know, what do we say? You know, what is the name of the disease? We don't care. We got to find out why your body is not healing. Okay, and it's a subluxation. And what are we going to do? We're going to adjust them. And what's going to happen? You're going to get well. Amen. So anyway, so this is something that I wanted to share with you guys. Is It's lovely. You know, I see Michael O'Halloran is there. Hey, Michael. And that's it, Mindy. I guess that's it. That's, you know, it's getting late for me.
Well, you may say that you said a lot to us. And for your record, this is my read. We actually, anybody who gets on the 49 breaths on Tuesday, I read a week. So we go through this for 52 weeks and then we start all over again. So I love that you had the book. I just really love that you said the game is between me and me. Because I see a lot of people looking for the outside reason why nothing's happening or why am I stuck. And it's the responsibility that we have to take for ourselves. And I just, if we could learn one thing, it's that it's not outside us, it's inside of us. And all we have to do in a moment is just think about something about chiropractic and its principle, and it'll bring you back on the course of sharing the love with people. The other thing I wanted to say to you, Walter, is I looked at your website and you have a picture of the front of your office and you have that it says, no drugs, no surgeries, no therapies. The chiropractic use the innate potential of the person right on your window. And I just think that is so you, Walter, because as I said when I introduced you, and your talk was about letting people learn the innate in them, and then the healing happens.
That's right.
You are a beautiful soul, and we are grateful that you're part of our DE family. Have a good night. Have your preparation for tomorrow, your visualization, because I know it's going to be a blowout day for you.
I'm ready. I have an orientation too.
Oh, there you go. I love and appreciate you.
Yes, I love everyone. Thank you. And I see you guys at DE.
Good night.
Thank you for inviting me. Good night. Bye.